Why you need to go off grid. The number one reason why you need to get off grid is because you need more time with nature. Don't deny it. I know you do. We all do, especially in this day and age with computers and smartphones and technology. Getting yourself off grid is going to put you more in touch with nature, and it's really going to help, especially with your mental health. Within that enhanced connection with nature, you're going to find the cycles of the season where you live. And that's gonna help put you more in touch with the earth. That is a great thing that's gonna help you slow down a little bit and move at a better pace. The number two reason is sustainability. Being off grid focuses on self-sustainability, but also sustainability with the environment around you. Off-grid living often involves using renewable energy, especially solar and or hydropower. Those are huge renewable energies that are part of off-grid life. Also, sustainable practices such as compost or reusing materials and being thrifty with what you have is really another benefit of the sustainability. And maybe you're one of the people who is interested in reducing your carbon footprint. Well, that's a way to really do it, to get outside of the power grid where we know carbon footprint is definitely an issue. The number three reason is learning new skills. The off-grid lifestyle requires a variety of skills, from gardening and carpentry to energy management, promoting continuous learning and personal growth. I think that's one of the most attractive things about off-grid living, is that it gets you out of your comfort zone. You do need to be careful though, because some modern conveniences that we've grown accustomed to, such as washers and dryers, are things that you might want, because going back in time there and learning those new skills may not be a major benefit. So look closely at what skills you all are learning. If it's about hunting or about gathering or about gardening, or about the cycles and how our current lifestyle interacts with the earth, these are huge things. My friend Adam LaRue does a great job with a sharpening stone, and you can find his website online at
www.thesharpeningstone.org.
And he teaches these skills. He teaches how vital they are and how grounding they are to us as humans. This whole idea of going off grid will require you to learn many new skills that were commonplace in the past. The next reason why you need to go off grid is because of the financial freedom that it offers. By eliminating utility bills and potentially a mortgage, off-grid living can lead to significant financial savings over time. Imagine if you had to pay $0 a year, and there was $0 a year HOA fee, and your mortgage was zero, and your banking account was zero, and your utilities were zero. You might need to pay for internet, or you might want to pay for a cell phone, especially if it's a cell phone that can connect to Starlink. But being off the grid means in large part you're going to be doing things on your own, relying on your own sustainability, and bringing down your monthly budget. Some of your own food that you're raising, maybe you're repurposing food for chickens or ducks or whatever that you're doing, will help to really bring down your cost and lead to more financial freedom. That's a huge reason you need to go off grid. The next reason you need to go off grid is for the peace and quiet. Living away from crowded cities and noisy neighborhoods, off-grid living offers a tranquil environment ideal for reflection and relaxation. Maybe you've got that inner artist in you that's been working on a new style of painting, or maybe you're a composer who just needs quiet, or maybe you're somebody who works in a very technical field but needs a break at times. Going off-grid can be an important way for you to achieve that. Nobody said your off-grid home needs to be your full-time home, by the way. It could be a secondary home that you only visit when the weather is more habitable. We all need a little bit of that peace and quiet, and that is a huge reason why you're gonna wanna go off-grid. The next reason why you need to go off-grid might surprise you, and that is for the community and the collaboration. You might think off-grid is an isolated and alone existence. It's not. In fact, many off-grid communities thrive on collaboration and share values, fostering strong social bonds and mutual support, because you're not going to make it off-grid if you're there just by yourself. You do need a community, and in fact, you're going to find that those community ties grow stronger in off-grid communities than they do in other areas. That's a major benefit. The final reason you need to go off-grid is for the self-reliance and resistance. Living off-grid teaches you to be more self-reliant and adaptable, strengthening your ability to handle various challenges. Because after you've gone through a winter in a new and harsh environment, you're going to develop a lot of skills. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to learn a lot about resilience. In many ways, I think that's one of the things that's lacking in today, especially for Gen Xers or millennials, is resilience. We were often told, if you can't handle this, it's okay, take a break. Well, off-grid living means no breaks, baby. And in order to achieve that, it's really important that you build up that internal resilience and self-reliance. That's the piece that you need to do for you, and you can do it, but it's not easy. In fact, I think most of you can't handle living off-grid, and I made a video about it right here. It's gonna break down some ideas that maybe you haven't thought about. Before you go off grid, you're gonna wanna ask yourself about this.